Doorbell cameras have revealed some of the most shocking events these last few years with Ring Doorbell. You can capture every moment and every visitor with the touch of a button. So in this video, we are going to show you doorbell cam captures you wouldn't believe if not filmed. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Fake knock. In this footage, this house has a doorbell that captures a man walking up to the front door in the middle of the night. But instead of actually knocking on the door or ringing the bell, the man just pretends to do so. This seems strange at first until you realize what's actually going on. On the left side of the screen, you can see the headlights of a car. It's clear that whoever is driving the car is making the man walk up to the homeowner and talk to him for what seems like a sinister reason, because the man obviously doesn't want to, so much so that he fakes a knock on the door and even fakes a conversation with the homeowner while making sure the driver can see him doing it.
Sorry.
From the pretend conversation, it appears that the driver wants the man to look for someone named Matt, an incoming guest. The man could have been forced to rob the house but didn't want to do it, so he faked the whole situation and claimed that no man lived there. But to this day, the driver's true motives are unclear. Bear attack. On his porch when suddenly a large black bear tried to enter his porch because the bear had seen his puppies. The man confronted the bear to save the puppies by putting the wooden couch in front of the door, but he was very afraid. He went into the house with the puppies. I'm glad that no one was hurt and that the homeowner succeeded in saving those cute little puppies. The creepy creature. In this video, the camera captures some odd creatures which look human, but the way it moves is strange. Some people commented on the video that the beast looks like Dottie from the Harry Potter series. A woman named Vivian saw it on her camera and said that some creepy creature had been seen. She uploaded the video on the internet and it became an overnight sensation. Some people said it looked like a teenage boy wearing his underwear on his head. Vivian has a young son named Bobby who experimented. He wore underwear on his head and tried to act like that creature. It seemed pretty close, but the kid said it was not him. It's not yet confirmed whether it was some creature or it was Body, and Dottie. What a coincidence. On January 18 of 2010, 82 in Street Louis, MO. At midnight, two armed men tried to break the door by kicking it. But failed. The scene was caught on camera and the footage of these two men was handed to the police, who traced the two thieves and finally arrested them. This footage features a random woman walking up to someone's front door. The woman clearly isn't acting normal, or at least until a car passes where she breaks character so as not to draw attention to herself. After the car is gone, the woman can be seen putting her face right up to the camera. After watching the disturbing footage, the house owner would claim he had no idea who the woman was. Likely taking place during a whole killer clam. Craze of 2016, this Ring doorbell caught the exact moment someone dressed in a clown costume walked up to its front door. The person can be seen tilting their head and slowly walking up to the door, almost the whole time staring directly into the camera. While it's most likely just someone trying to scare people, there's a small chance something a lot more sinister is going on here. To this day, it's still unclear whether the house owner experienced anything further regarding the situation. This doorbell camera video shows the horrifying early stages of a fire in a neighbor's property. As the video goes on, you can see as the fire gradually continues to grow, so much so that it eventually reaches the house with the doorbell camera. At the time of the fire, the house owner himself was asleep. No, he would be woken up by multiple notifications on his phone claiming motion was detected by his doorbell camera. After reviewing the footage, the house owner would frantically run to get a fire extinguisher and desperately attempt to put the fire out. But after realizing it was too late, the house owner would escape through the house's back door. It's pretty safe to say that the motion-detected notifications that woke up the house owner saved his life that night. This video captured a woman frantically knocking on the house's front door. As she continues to do so, she can be seen constantly looking behind her. And that's when he realized why. A man walks up to the woman and proceeds to grab her firmly, telling her to get into the car. All the while the woman can be heard pleading for him to stop. In Baton Rouge Lair, a homeowner constructed a dog house with a portable heater to keep his dog warm. It suddenly caught on fire. The dog ran towards the car and started to bark. He continued barking for help, but no one came. The dog hid under the car but continued to bark. When this happened, the owner's sister got an alert on her phone about the fire erupting while the owner and her 75-year-old grandpa were sleeping. The owner's sister handled the situation perfectly, and everyone was safe. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. This Ring doorbell starts off showing the house owner simply doing her laundry. Though before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen posing, and the audio from the clip makes it clear why. Voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear where the voice is coming from. Clearly disturbed and worried. It could have been someone hiding around her property, and the woman would end up calling the police any video.
I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything.
And the police would search the whole property but find absolutely nothing. And to this day, it's still unclear whose voice was talking or even where I was coming from. These two young boys went outside of their home for a walk and they saw a clown coming toward them. Both young boys screamed and ran to the house, followed by the terrifying clown. One boy took a perfect swing. He came forward and slapped the clown. These creepy clowns, I'm glad the man slapped him well. This doorbell camera footage seems to have captured an almost transparent-looking figure walking across the house owner's property in the middle of the night. The figure looks to have no face and seems to slowly become less visible as it continues to move. The audio from the video reveals the noise of very faint footsteps. After reviewing the footage and examining the property, the house owner found nothing out of the ordinary, and it's still unclear what exactly was caught on video that night. In Smithtown, New York, a man wearing a hoodie came close to the camera and stole it. The next day, the neighbor went to the door wearing only jeans, rang the bell, and apologized to the camera. The owner said from inside, "What do you want?" The neighbor said, "Peace." The man listened and answered again. Then he left, went to his room, and closed the door.
"What do you want?"
"Peace."
After a few minutes, he played loud music, returned to ring the doorbell, and said, "Oh, I don't think it's ringing." "Is it means you're hearing this? Speak." "Okay, so there's wine, cheese, and crackers across the hall if you're interested now." When he went back to his room and closed the door, the loud music was still on.
"When you stole from me, you started your own war. Too late for that."
"So we are at war, according to you? Good night, sir."
He returned with a large towel over his head and stuck something sticky on the camera to shake the video. The owner called the police and filed charges against the neighbor, who was subsequently arrested. This guy is a perfect example of a terrible neighbor. After hearing his doorbell go off, this San Diego house owner would look at his doorbell camera through his phone, and the camera revealed a supposed door-to-door salesman waiting outside. The house owner decided to confront the man with the doorbell speaker. And that's when the salesman claimed he was looking for Robinson's residence at 712, which was not the house he was at. After being informed of this, the salesman would politely apologize for the mix-up. Suspicious of the encounter, the house owner would send the footage to the local police department, who disturbingly confirmed that this exact man was suspected of breaking into at least 19 homes and impersonating a salesman to do so. The man has yet to be caught by police. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.